crit after the Trinity Force and be a huge, huge DPS output later.
And you can see that with Origin's composition, they've gone very much more towards early game power with the Elise, but very much on the scaling side. They're waiting for those item spikes to come through. They'll be looking to roam around a lot in the early game with the Corki package. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Nuke, Duck, and Cold actually look to play towards the side lanes. More about the rivalry between some of the players, and especially for Mithy against his former team in TSM. He's got a lot to prove. Already, Europe lead the series 1-0. Let's see what they can do.
One game more will put them on match point, and we'll see if Origin are able to secure that for Europe. A lot of people coming into today saying it's going to be a quick 3-0 for Europe. I think TSM are probably one of the main challengers to that. Obviously, it's really dangerous with Broken Blade and Greg. Smoothie's going to join them.
No sweeper.
No sweeper. They're on a ward. Origin have 5 members strong here now. Greg's going to step towards this bush. There's the volatile Spiderling. TSM know that Origin are aware. Here's Alfari, Mithy there as well. Patrick joins the fray as they look for Grig. Forced away, doesn't have the flash running. Ghost on the Olaf, and Burst Blood goes to Origin.
Well, so much trying to get an early lead.
Towards that as well, but Grig has decided top lane is the place to gank. Alfari trying to get away from this, pops the World Ender. Cold is on his way as well, but Alfari already so low. Ragnarok used by the Olaf to try and get in towards Alfari, but that tick is not quite enough damage. And Alfari escaped.
Oh, I thought the Airy was going to be the last little bit of damage he needed.
The Rift Herald is spawning in another minute's time, so there's plenty of time. Ooh, as Sven goes in.
Crescendo used, Patrick very low, but the heal from the Zoomies. Flash in by Smoothie, there's the final chapter. Devour has been used. Patrick still alive, the Zoomies keeping it up now, but there goes the kill. TSM secure it, Mithy going to the He flashes away, Smoothie looking for the stun. Mithy gets the kill on his former teammate. A little bit of a wry smile from him, I'm sure. Smoothie looking for the tongue lash, gets it. Nuke Duck on his way down as well. Smoothie can't quite connect with the devoured minion.
The summoner out, and then the roam from Nuke Duck, of course, meant there was no follow-up kill, but topside.
TSM going topside as Bjergsen jumps in onto Alfari. Broken Blade tanking the tower, the chains will connect. And Bjergsen gets the kill. TSM playing on the other side of the map and finding some results.
So TSM finally, the Rift Herald and the bot Drake are not being started at the same time, but now Patrick getting collapsed off.
Spell shield, but Bjergsen is there with the TP. Patrick can do nothing against it. TSM find their third kill.
Yeah, a little bit more threat behind the LeBlanc teleporting in there.
Blade's going to join the fighters. There's a full 5v5 in the river. Rift Herald down to 1,000 HP. Bjergsen jumping forward, jumps back onto the backline. Now TSM standing tall with the smite comes down from Cold. Secures the Rift Herald. Don't even think he actually used the summoner spell there. TSM retreat. They can't get anything out of this.
And Alfari did get credit for the kill on the Rift Herald in Origin.
Oh, Bjergsen jumps in, but Mithy able to get out in time. That is the burst potential from that LeBlanc in the mid lane.
Whew, so many things happening in this. I didn't have teleport to allow him to roam up. So in the event that Broken Blade with TP, ooh, another fight.
Grig going in, the teleport comes in from TSM as well. All of Origin on their way down towards this bottom side. Visceral Voyage used as well. There's the final chapter, catches out 3. And now Sven is in for a world of hurt. Alfari turns onto him. The World Ender coming in the flash forward. TSM running for the hills, but the chase is on from Origin. It's a double for Alfari, and he's not done yet. Continues to pound down onto Smoothie. Looking for Bjergsen as well, but Smoothie pops the thick skin. Cocoon doesn't land. Bjergsen pulled in with a chains Cold. Gets the kill onto Smoothie, and that's 3-0 in favor of Origin.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. TSM.
Double Mountain Drakes and an Ocean Drake. Pretty much the perfect set of dragons to take a Baron.
And caught out with the Flash Cocoon, the final chapter coming out as well, and the root will land. But the chase is not quite enough. Patrick not there in time. Sven able to escape.
Woof, just barely there. Sona using everything he's got to get out and try and heal back up now. But again, Origin pushing down mid lane. Bjergsen goes for it.
Those chains will chase him. Cold is dead, and that's what you can do with the LeBlanc. If Bjergsen is able to find these picks, TSM are well in this game.
And while Origin are pushing both
coming up towards the top side, gonna use the Ghost to get away because the rest of Origin were on the chase. They actually have a great flank position here. Bjergsen jumping forward, has the Banshees, but Cocoon's gonna land on a Grig. Pops the Ragnarok, flash forward from Patrick, looking for the autos. Click, click, boom from Patrick as he gets the kill on Grig. And now Origin can just turn back around towards the Baron.
Massive pick onto the jungler of TSM.
Are going to come for the TSM base.
And at 26 minutes, Origin finally get the Baron after a lot of ebb and flow around it. As Mountain Drake's helping out a lot. Broken Blade will answer with a tower in the bottom lane, but it's small consolation you have to feel there as well. You have to feel you just go for the burst here. TSM waiting in the wings. The Abyssal Voyage coming out as well. They're trying to kill Patrick with the final chapter used. Patrick's still alive in the back of this. Now he'll fall. Greg gets it, but Broken Blade so low, ticking down up towards the top side of the fight. You can see Grig's going to go down as Nukeduck gets it. Broken Blade's still alive. It's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane.
With very few options, that is so big for TSM. They cut out the Sivir from the middle of the team composition here. Teleport from Nukeduck is huge, though. With the Baron buff, he takes down the mid lane inhibitor turret, and the inhibitor soon to follow.
The ability to open up the map, take down that inhib with the TP from Nukeduck. Good call from him after the back of that fight. Look at the damage onto Sven as well. Bot lane inhibits tower, now the target. Albari and Cold will back away because Bjergsen's on the checks. Repel used by Cold just to get away from that fight, but for now, TSM still just have to back away and defend this inhibitor tower. Albari getting chased in, TSM maybe going forward, but the minions are now on their base. Nukeduck keeping that down, almost goes down. Now the teleport coming in from TSM.
Bjergsen doing what he can to find a flank. If they get the kill onto Cold,
Oh, he misses the chains off towards the side. The cocoon does connect, and Cold's going to jump forward. Up towards the top side, the inhibitor's going to fall. Bjergsen's still alive, looking for the damage onto Cold, but the rest of Origin are just looking for the base. Albari turns it down in the bottom lane as Broken Blade almost falls. Bjergsen gets the kill on Cold, but the rest of Origin are on the Nexus towers, trying to keep Grig from getting back to the fountain, but he will escape. Albari's popped the world ender, but the Nexus is in Origin's sight. Bjergsen has to do something miraculous here to stop it, but TSM can't defend, and Origin make it 2-0 for Europe.
I loved what TSM tried to do at the very end of the game. They attacked the one wave where Origin had not set up yet. Looked promising for TSM. Unfortunately, it only buys them a very small amount of time before the Sivir then TPs back in, and now they're just being split up inside their own base.
Yeah, Origin did a really good job keeping up that pressure the entire game. The Yuumi Sivir on the bottom side, just completely wearing away at that turret the entire time. Being so many turret plates for them.